Okay, today is September 21st, 2017, and right now at 9:30 p.m. we've got a temperature of 54 degrees in the foothills of Los Angeles. The relative humidity is 81%. The dew point is 48 degrees, and the barometer is reading 29.94 inches. And today we had 0.17 inches of rain, 0.17 inches. And that came from this low pressure system right here moving through northern and central California and out. It's moving through Nevada right now. But notice what's happening here to the jet stream. We've got jet stream flow right here, which is diving down and right into California, right into Southern California. Let's look at that map right now. We can see the flow pattern right up through Canada and down. And now this should be bringing a lot of rain right into Southern California, but it's not. And the reason is because of this area right here. We have a transmitter focused right in this area, evaporating the jet stream. We can see that very clearly right here. As it moves down, everything just disappears right here where the pen is. This moisture is evaporating. It's being evaporated purposely. So this will not bring a lot of rain right into Southern California. It stopped the rain, is what I'm saying. And we have this low pressure system right here. That's what's bringing us the 29.94 inch barometric pressure. We're not getting the rain. Now, if we look at this right here in the infrared map, we can see the high pressure that this transmitter generates descending air. And we have this sort of this boundary right here, this outflow, as this high pressure is installed. We have a forecast over the next several days for a warming trend, and by next weekend, we're supposed to be, not this coming up weekend, but the following weekend. The following weekend, we're supposed to have 90 plus degree weather. All right, so once again, we can see here in the infrared map, the larger map for the Northeast Pacific, what's happening. We've got high pressure being installed. And look at this giant expanding ring where all that descending air is evaporating the jet stream, which is diving down and trying to deliver rain into a parched Southern California where there's a lot of dead and dying trees. So right here is the jet stream all the way through here, and then it just suddenly disappears. Let's look at the bigger map here for the water vapor map. There's the jet stream moving around and down, and it's just evaporating all through this area. And also there's a disturbance down here with a 60% chance of hurricane formation in 2 days right here off of Mexico. And we have that upper level low, which is still spinning right here just east of the Hawaiian Islands. Right there, spinning, sending some moisture right towards San Diego and Baja California. But this high pressure in this area is preventing this flow from getting anywhere near where we are. Go back to the western U.S. map, we can get a better view of what is actually happening. We've got a lot of chemtrail spraying right through here. We can see that right there. So the jets are spraying right over this moisture field. So we should have gotten probably 3 or 4 inches of rain from this huge weather system. And this is not being reported on television. They never show us the actual satellite maps, and they never show us this manipulation right here. This is covert weather manipulation 101A right here, where they're evaporating the jet stream, which should be wrapping right around this low and right out through Nevada like we're seeing here. It rebuilds. Only in this area we're seeing the evaporation right here. And as it wraps back around and out through the mountain states, we have a lot of condensation and rebuilding of that moisture field. Right here we've got the high pressure. That is preventing the rain in Southern California, as well as central. We've got, okay, this map is not working. All right. Come back to that. Here we go. there is nothing to speak of here in Southern California. We've got a little bit of snow in Central California, but that low that we're seeing should be delivering plenty of rain to the entire state. And we have the high pressure here being installed. Of course, the cartoon weather people, they just show this big H sliding over as the low moves out. That's how they describe what's happening. This big H with a circle around it moves over here, and the low moves away, and that's what we get on television. They don't show you this. This is what's really going on right here. We've got plenty of water vapor moving right down, but it's all being evaporated. And there's only a couple of ways this can be done, either by laser, high power laser transmitter, or microwave. So there it is. That's why we only had 0.17 inches of rain. Okay, let's look at the, this is the Eastern Pacific. We've got that disturbance right here. Okay, let's go to the west, or rather the East Coast. We've got Maria, which is advancing through the Caribbean. The storm has strengthened. It's now a Category 3 with 125 mile-per-hour winds. Central pressure has dropped to 955 millibar, and it's moving northwest at 8 miles per hour. And the trek for Maria is to hook north and back out into the Atlantic and stay away from the States. So we'll keep an eye on that. Never know what'll happen, though. Just keep an eye on that, and let's go back to the. Let's see if we can refresh that map. Okay, we'll come back to that here in a sec. This is the southwest rainbow map. We can see some of that flow moving through the area. Okay, all right, back to the East Coast. Here is Hurricane Maria on the floater map. You can see a eye wall that is redeveloped. This is still a very powerful storm, moving right towards these islands. Puerto Rico is virtually destroyed. Here's the visible light map. We can see the photoshopping. Doesn't look like there's much of an effort being made to destroy this storm. Okay, let's look next at the Caribbean water vapor loop. We can see low pressure system over here, which is no longer showing up on the hurricane map. That was a disturbance. It's no longer showing up. Here's Maria, an eye wall, fairly well organized storm, moving to the north and west. Okay, let's go on to the next map. Here's the northwest Atlantic water vapor loop. Turn that last frame off. Okay. All right, so now look at what's happening here. We have this low right here. We have a barricade of high pressure surrounding that. None of this moisture from this storm or this storm is getting into this low. Well, actually, some of this is hooking back around. But there's an effort being made to isolate this storm. And we can see that. There is a path here, though. We can see what's happening. This is demonstrating how moisture from one storm will move towards another and wrap right into that vortex. There's actually two vortexes. We've got one here and one right up here trying to develop. And we have high pressure right in this area to separate these two. So in the coming days, this is Jose, which is a post-tropical depression. I believe it is a post-tropical storm. 50 mile per hour winds. This will have to be pushed out of the way or destroyed as this storm here moves north. And we'll have to see what happens. You can already see some high pressure installed in this area right here. See here in the infrared map that area of high pressure, which is starting to firm up. Of course, right through here, we've got high pressure to separate these two. Okay. All right, well, we've seen everything, and that's the report. Here is the, I think we saw the SSCC map. I've done a couple of takes on this video. Here, anyway, this is the chemtrail spraying right offshore of California. This is the jet stream, and we have a transmitter that is evaporating everything. Those chemtrails are being sprayed. We can see those all over the place. That will prevent the lift. That will minimize the precipitation potential in this river of water as it moves right towards that low. Okay, I will just leave it right here. Okay, that's it.